What's good, YouTube? What's good, YouTube? What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Raymond Tackle Forever. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm uploading a video. Before I get into that video, I want to remind everyone that I leave a link to a different playlist in every description box. Take your time to click on those links, run the views up, run the thumbs up, run the comments up. If you feel the need to share the playlist, feel free to share the playlist. Also, make sure you subscribe and turn on post notifications. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a video. I also want to give a shout out to all my solid supporters. If you have a YouTube channel, you took a break from making YouTube content, and you still use your channel to support your favorite YouTubers, thank you for your support. It's much appreciated. If you have a YouTube channel to support your favorite YouTubers, thank you for your support. It's much appreciated. You guys are one of the biggest reasons that my views are steady going up. You guys are one of the main reasons that I gained over 300,000 views this year in 2023. So I can't leave y'all out no more. I got to give y'all appreciation just as much as I give other YouTubers. They appreciate for supporting my channel. You guys just support just as much as they are. You know, the goal is to gain more solid supporters than YouTubers. Because I know for me to get 1 million subscribers, I don't know 1 million YouTubers that make YouTube content. So our goal should be to gain support amongst other YouTubers that make YouTube content and solid supporters, get them to become genuine, loyal subscribers to our channel as well. You know, I'm trying to gain everybody's support every way that I can, because that's what it's all about. For me to reach to the point where I'm getting thousands of views a day, I gotta gain everybody's support. The ones that make YouTube content, the ones that don't make YouTube content, that's always online looking for new content to watch. So that's why I'm giving y'all thanks and appreciation as well. You know, you guys' support is just as important as everybody else. But today I just want to talk as I do my laps. I seen something online today. Actually been online for a while, and today's the time that I took the time to actually watch the video and want to talk on it. I want to share my thoughts on it for what y'all see for the title that I gave the name of this live stream. But I want to start my laps. It's been a while since I've been out here walking. But today's live stream is about the altercation, the fight, the yoked up, whatever you want to call it. I'm calling the altercation between T.I., Tiny, and his son King. Now, I heard about it, but I don't normally talk on stories until I get all the details. You know, me and a couple co-workers talked about it, but they not reliable sources. You know what I mean? They just sit on YouTube and Facebook and just run with it. Me, I go do my research. And when I was doing my research, I came across a video of King Harris sitting down with, what's that dude name? Funny Marco. He did an interview. And he was like, he lived with his grandma in the hood. What's up, DT? Hope, how you doing today? Happy Wednesday. You know, he did an interview and he was saying that he didn't grow up in a house. He didn't grow up with a rich family. He grew up with his grandmother. He lived with his grandma most of the time, and the only time him and his siblings was at the mansion is when T.I. or their mom called and said, hey, we filming today, we filming a new episode, they come by the house. That was the only time they was at the mansion. You know what I mean? I mean, just saying, I mean, you know, thanks. But I don't know how true that is, but I mean, how do you explain him saying that he wanted to be in the hood? He wanted to be from the hood. You know what I mean? Like, you know, yeah, he grew up with rich parents and everything. But no, imagine how boring that be. You living in a mansion and you got a 30, 40-minute walk to get to the neighbor house. You know what I mean? You know, because I can relate to that because me. Let me go back a little bit. I can relate to that because I grew up in I didn't grow up in the hood. If you who up online, you familiar with Orlando, Florida? I grew up on East Colonial, the east side of Orlando. And you ought to know the east side of Orlando, that's where the people got money at. You know what I mean? But the schools that I went to was around the hood, where everybody from the hood was. That's where everybody that I went to school with, everybody was from the hood. You know what I mean? Everybody was from the hood. All the excitement was in the hood. Everybody at school, all my friends, everybody that I socialized with in middle school through high school was in the hood. So that's where I was after school. You know what I mean? Get in trouble, but hey, it is what it is. You know what I mean? So I can imagine where he coming from. Unfortunately, it took all this to bring that out, to say that, you know what I mean, for him to say what he's saying and everything, you know, that he wasn't raised with a silver spoon in his mouth. They saying they tied it a pacifier in his mouth. I'm saying a silver spoon. That's what I call it. I feel that's more of a respectable term to use than saying a pacifier. Like, you know, that you say somebody grew to a pacifier in their mouth, that mean that they were baby their whole life. You know, T.I. and Titus saying that they were trying to bring King home, but when they took him from their grandparents' house, what a grandparents' house he was at, he get to crying because he didn't want to leave. I mean, what you gonna do? Either you gonna make that child go home, or you gonna let that child stay, give the child what they want. You know, I was raised up on a time frame where your tears didn't mean nothing. You can cry blood, you still gonna do what your parents want you to do. Unfortunately, we see that's not the situation in this case, because they said when he got a cry that he wanted to stay with his grandmother, they gave him what he wanted, let him stay with his grandmother. You know, but he's saying that the only time he was at the mansion is when it's time to film the TV show Tip and Tiny, The Family Hustle. You know what I mean? Which is one of my favorite shows. Like, yo, like I admire everything about their relationship, everything that they displayed on that TV show. I admire it. Just like in the back of the day, all my favorite TV shows, Family Matters, Moesha, all the black TV shows of the 90s, all them sitcoms of the 90s, they paint that perfect image of a father, a husband, a wife, and whatnot that I live up to today. And then years later, I found out all those guys that played dad was really gay in real life, like Family Matters. The father on that was gay in real life. They say Uncle Phil from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was gay in real life, unfortunately, but they still painted that perfect image. They still painted that image that I live up to today. You know, but the part that disturbed me about the whole video, the fight and everything, because you can't really tell who hit who, because King said they're talking like I'm talking, he got the camera to the side. You know what I mean? He got the camera to the side, so you can't really see who throwing punches at him or whatnot. But you can tell it was a scuffle. His camera get to shaking and everything. You can tell it was a scuffle, unfortunately. You know what I mean? And but that's not the most disturbing part about the way. The most upsetting part is that they on social media exposing all their personal business. Like, no, sit down and resolve this amongst a family. Don't have a word of your business. But now that it's out there, it's out there. It's too late. You know, what's done is done. You know what I'm saying? And the other part that really disturbed me the most was that how King on camera talking about all this, and every other word out he's about is a cuss word. Like, you know, excuse me. You standing here in front of your mother and your father cussing. Regardless, excuse me, regardless whether you grown or not. I don't know his age. I don't know how old King is. But well, I think he's grown now because he just got them big teeth done. But you know, regardless of your age, you still should not. You should still have that respect for your elders, not just for your elder, but for your parents, to where you don't cuss around them, regardless of how old you get. You ain't too old to get your teeth knocked out. I'm looking at the camera, I'm looking at the video like, well, when did T.I. gonna punch him in his mouth? When is Tiny gonna punch him in his mouth from cussing in front of them? And nothing get done. Look like, well, I had so many flashbacks of all the times I got punched in my mouth for cussing in front of my doctor mom. You know what I mean? And to see him do this so freely, that should tell you right there that this is something he do on a regular basis. This ain't something he just started doing or just doing because the camera's on. This is something he do on a regular basis. Like, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Their reaction, they didn't snap on him. Don't cuss in front of me. Don't do this. Don't do that. Watch your mouth. T.I. or Tiny was saying nothing like that through that whole, I think it's a 5-minute video on YouTube, or that whole altercation, whatever they was. You know what I mean? So that tells us that this is something he do on a regular basis. This is something he do on a regular basis. Like me, my kids know. My kids, yeah, talk to me with respect, huh? Talk to me with respect. They know not to cuss around me. They know, but I'm gonna say something ASAP. Like, they don't play that. I don't care how grown you get. You do not cuss in front of your parents. You do not cuss in front of your parents, no matter how old you get, because you still ain't old enough. You still ain't too old to get your teeth knocked out of your mouth. That's the first thing I want to point out. You know what I mean? They been his parents his whole life. Ain't no telling how long the disrespect been going on. For them to let it ride, let it slide like that while on camera is the utmost respect. You know what I mean? Like, imagine what that tell the world about them. Like, this is T.I. that's someone that grew up rough. I don't think Tiny had a rough growing up, because she, you know, she from the R&B group, you know what I mean? But T.I. had a rough upbringing, coming from the hood, and now you allow your son, your grown son, regardless whether he's grown or not, the fact that he's your son, here he is expressing himself to you with cuss word. That would have set me off right there, ASAP. The first cuss word, look at him, you get one warning, man. Next time I'm going right in your mouthpiece. Ain't no talking. Ain't no talking. You know what I mean? Like, straight up, that's the most important thing I wanna discuss in that. You can see that respect that King Harris is supposed to have for his mom and father is not there. And that ain't just something that just started just because of that video, or he on video, so he feel he can come off at his fans in any kind of way because he's on video. No, that's something that been going on for a while on a regular basis. For it to go down like that freely, that's something that been going on a regular basis. And imagine what that's showing the kids. Imagine what that's showing the young generation that watch Tiny, T.I., and King. They looking like, oh, what did that convince them to go cuss in front of their parents? You know what I mean? You don't understand that opened up a lot of doors on a lot of different levels to see him really like with a smile on his face. With a smile on his face. Some way he grew up with a silver spoon in his mouth, but you know, some people feel that's a boring life. I know a lot of people like that. They grew up with a silver spoon in their mouth, but just was attracted to that hood life, like me. Regardless of how old I get, I'm gonna find some kind of way to stay connected to the ghetto. Cause that's where I come from. I come from the hood, I come from the bottom. I'm gonna find some kind of way, other than my YouTube videos, my own thoughts, to stay connected to the hood some kind of way. It's just I'm not saying I'm gonna do the activities they do in the hood, but I will find some kind of way to keep myself connected to the hood some kind of way. You know what I mean? I don't want to be from the hood no more, but once the hood in, it's in. You know what I mean? And with T.I. and Tiny being his parents, the hood is already planted in him. You know what I mean? Whether they want him exposed to or not, it's his. Now that he's grown, that's his decision. If he want to become hood and ignorant like the hood people do, then hey, by all means, let him do what he do, because now he's grown and he's to that age where his actions only affect him. It don't affect nobody else but him. You know what I mean? It don't affect nobody. Whatever he do, if he get out here and go to jail, that only affect King Harris. It don't affect the rest of the family. It don't affect him. You know, it don't affect him. But I will be following the story, seeing what else comes to the surface, because I'm pretty sure a lot more gonna get exposed about that family. I'm pretty sure a lot more will get exposed about that family. I'm just saying, like, hey, you know, it's crazy that the family business get exposed this kind of way, but you know what I mean? What do you expect? You know what I mean? What do you expect? It's not surprising. I mean, this is how it goes. Ain't no telling what the drama gonna get brought to the surface between their family. You know what I mean? But me, I'm just disturbed to see that King Harris sitting there cussing in front of his mom and his father right there, and no kind of disciplinary come. They just standing there arguing with him, and it leads to a scuffle. I think what was said was that he's saying that he didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his mouth, as they said, a pacifier in his mouth, so that led to a scuffle and whatnot, you know. But I mean, the T.I. time, they were too calm. They were too calm with their son standing there cussing every other word. Start effing lying. You calling your parents a liar? Should have got. I'm looking at the video like, yo, is T.I. gonna swing yet? Like dang, T.I. how many words you gonna take? How much disrespect are you gonna take until you take action to get your son here? You know what I mean? You're the man of the house. You know what I mean? You're the man of the house. You supposed to set that example. How much disrespect are you gonna take until you put your hands on your son? He's grown, so it ain't gonna be child abuse. You know what I mean? Like King was just going in. King was just going in. Why you lying? Stop lying. Like, you talking to your parents like this, and you still got all 32 in your mouth, and you calling your parents a liar? Like, are you serious? I'm looking at the camera like, yo, I'm waiting for that right hook, that punch, that you know what I mean? You know, I'm waiting on something. I want to see some kind of blow get thrown for all the disrespect he was doing, man. Like for real. I I hope T.I. don't took him home and really sat down and really have a heart-to-heart talk. Like, look at him, man, you know, you make all kind of accusations all you want, but just don't ever in your life disrespect me or your mother again in your life. If you do, it'll be your last time. Like, something need to be said about that. Forget all the accusations that he's saying and all that whatnot. Look at the disrespect. The disrespect overrides all the stuff that he proclaiming. All the accusations that he bringing to the surface. That there was to go out the window once that disrespect happens. Like what T.I. said in this song. What T.I. said in this song, I don't know what you'll do for you, but I die by my respect. Well, I didn't see you die right there on this video your son did. Him cussing in front of you and calling you a liar to your face. Like, you know, that's the ultimate disrespect. And make it so bad it's coming from a family seed of your seed on camera disrespecting you like that, and you just stand there, go back and forth. Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell. That could have been, ain't no way in hell that could have been me. Cause my kids know. I call him on the phone right there and say, yeah, my dad don't play that cussing in front of him. Nah, he gonna straighten that ASAP. Y'all don't see some of the videos where my kids don't slip and say cuss words, and I get some straightened right away. Like, hold up, they get right quick. Like, yo, certain things you just don't allow. The same thing that your parents didn't allow when you was coming up is the same thing you should not allow with your kids. They coming up, regardless of how old they get. Like, I don't care if I'm 80 years old and my kids 50. You still don't cuss in front of me. You still don't call me a liar. You can call me a liar behind my back. Just don't let me hear about it. You know what I mean? You can cuss behind my back. Just don't do it in my face. Don't do it in my face. You know what I mean? That's the most important thing I want to point out. You know, all the accusations don't really concern me. I mean, hey, I'm not gonna lose no sleep for knowing whether he grew up with a silver spoon in his mouth or not. I mean, if he did, he did. He did. I will hope he did. I mean, these kids T.I. had before he became famous. So I will hope he did gave them a better life than what he had growing up. Where they wouldn't have to get out here and sell drugs, rob, and get in shootouts and whatnot, fighting all the time. You know, I would hope any millionaire would want to get their children better than what they had growing up, in my opinion. But it's just disturbing to see that a child on live TV, on live cussing their parent out like that. Like that was very disappointing to me to see. Like especially somebody from T.I., like T.I. straight from the hood. You know what I mean? Bankhead as they shout out, and you allowing your child just to disrespect you and your wife in your face. Imagine what they're telling the world. You let your son, your flesh and blood of your blood, stand there in your face, call you a liar to your face, cussing at you, not at you, but in everything he's saying was every other word was a cuss word. Cause all you can hear beep beep beep, stop effing line, beep beep, stop effing beep 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 beep. And you just stand there and letting that ride. So imagine what they're telling the world. Imagine what they're telling the industry how to deal with you now. I mean, just being real. Imagine what they're teaching the world how to deal with you, Tip. Tiny. You know what I mean? Like, you can't even get your own children to respect you as they should. How can the world respect you? I mean, just keep it real. If you can't get your own children to respect you, how you expect the world to respect you? It just goes from there. You know what I mean? Like that. I'm really hoping they resolve all this before it really get out of hand. You know what I mean? Before it really get out of hand. Cause like, all that went too far. And I'm speaking on just from that one video. You know, I'm speaking on just from that one video. Things went a little too far. You know what I mean? Like King Mouth was out of control. King Mouth was totally out of control. T.I. should have checked that ASAP. T.I. should have checked King Mouth ASAP. You know what I mean? ASAP. T.I. supposed to check that ASAP, but he didn't. And that alone is going to open the door for more disrespect. Watch what I tell y'all. I guarantee if any more videos surface, it's gonna be more. It's gonna be more and probably gonna be worse disrespect coming from King towards his parents. I guarantee you. You know what I mean? Why? Excuse me, it's kind of cold out here today, but why they didn't have that conversation at home, sitting down over dinner somewhere in private, not out in the public like that? You know what I mean? I mean, I'm just saying. You know, like me, I know I had a similar situation like that last year with my kids. You know, and that what led to me taking an emergency trip to Florida last year. You know what I mean? Because I had to get some straight. Had to get some straight in ASAP, and you know, and that's what needed to be done. It was some understanding, some boundary got calls that need to be resolved that could not be resolved from talking on the phone, from FaceTime. This resolving had to be done face to face, and it got done face to face. You know what I mean? That's why I say, sir, that situation should have been handled a whole lot different than that. They should have called, hey, little King, we need to come out. We need to come out of the house. We need to sit down and have a discussion about all the accusations you bringing forth in the media and whatnot, and interviews, and you know, we need to sit down and discuss this, man. We need to sit down as a family, me, you, and your mom. We need to sit down and have a talk. If you want to meet somewhere in public, we need to meet somewhere in public where we can sit down and have a heart-to-heart, in-depth conversation about this and come to an understanding and resolve what's being said among us three. Not us three in the world. You discussing all the interview because you already is already videos of him on Instagram saying that he wants $10,000 per interview. He wants $10K per interview to discuss his family business. Like that's all it costs for you to sit down in front of the camera and discuss all your family business is $10,000. Wow. That's it, 10K. That's all it costs. Because you know people going, you know, right, respect is everything. Hey, no lid, Chris, how you doing? Happy Wednesday. I'm sorry, happy Wednesday. But you know, it's sad that's all they'll take for him to discuss his family and personal business is 10K. $10,000. Not I don't think people gonna pay him for that for an interview, bro. He ain't nobody popping. I think the only dummy that would pay it is what's that dude name? What's that dude name that everybody always talking about? VLAD, VLAD, VLAD. Him. He'll pay. Cause he offered Tyrese $10,000 for an interview. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure some dummy that got the money to blow or find a way to write it off, gonna pay him that $10,000 to get a per hour-long interview. I guarantee you, and see what he can get King to expose about his family for $10,000. I guarantee you, some kind of way. I guarantee you, somebody gonna jump at it. It's gonna be one. I guarantee you, give it time. Give it till New Year's. Some dummy gonna jump on that and offer King that 10K just to get him to talk. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. You know what I mean? Because they might not get an opportunity to find out some dirt on the Harris family. You know what I mean? Somebody might get him to ask some questions about all those females that they said that they drugged and had sex with and all that whatnot. Because, you know, we ain't heard nothing about that in a while. We have not heard nothing else about them cases in a while. You know what I mean? Just being real now. Just being real. But I guarantee you, somebody gonna jump on it. Somebody gonna jump on it and pay that 10K to get that interview with King and see what he exposed. You know what I mean? But I'm really praying that they can sit down and come to our meetings. Like black family, just seeing black family at odds like that, that's not a pretty picture to paint to the world. You know, we already looked at it the worst race in America. We already looked at it so many bad images of a black family. You know, and we don't need to promote, we don't need to expose more bad images of a black family. We already got enough bad examples. We don't need more. And that you know, they already rich, so you know the social media gonna eat it up. You know, social media gonna eat it up. All these blogs, they gonna eat it up. Everything that get exposed, every video that's dropped, social media gonna eat it up. So I'm praying that somebody step in and be a mediator in this whole situation. Like my brother was with me and my kids, he was a mediator. Without him, I don't think I would have been that calm and had that much self-control without snapping with my kids. You know what I mean? Like I have grown a lot over the years, but somebody need to get in there in that situation and really sit all of that. T.D. Jakes, Charlie Wilson, somebody, man. This ain't what it is. You know, I understand if you want to expose stuff, but you know, you shouldn't expose all your family business on social media. Just to get some views, just to get just to crowd chase. I mean, what is he going? King? What is he really going to gain from building his family business? Okay, so what? You want to grow up with a silver spoon in your mouth? So what? Okay, and what's your point? Okay, you wanted to grow up in the hood. Okay, and what's your point? Why is that so important for the world to know? I mean, I'm just being real. Why is that so important for the world to know? You know? I'm just curious to know. Why was that so important for us to know? Why is you going through so much lengths to get that out there that you didn't grow up with a silver spoon in your mouth? I'm trying to tell you that the image that y'all painted to the world through that TV show from how many seasons? For years and years and years is all fake. I mean, we know that. We know that. We know that from watching other reality shows. You know what I mean? I mean, I've been learned that years ago when Run DMC had their reality show. What made me start watching the show was the fact that Run DMC, with The Winners of Lie, he was going off on his son from always smoking weed, and then his homeboy remind him behind closed doors that we smoke more than your son did, so why is such a big deal? You know what I mean? You know? That's a mistake a lot of parents make. You try to correct your mistake through your kid, but let them live and learn. Let them live and learn. Let them live and learn like you had to do. You didn't learn much from somebody preaching all the time. You learn from get out here living and learning. Let your kids do the same thing. You know what I mean? Let your kids do the same thing. That's one way to see it, man. But I'm really praying that they really get this situation under control and come to some mutual understanding between all three of them. You know what I mean? Be a family. Like, kids shouldn't be at odds with their parents out there. You know, kids shouldn't be at odds with their parents out there because your parents wouldn't have gave you life. You know? Your parents wouldn't have gave you life. And, you know, they could have killed you in the womb, but they kept him alive. They could have aborted him, but yet they kept him around for a reason. You know what I mean? So just from knowing that alone, they still deserve your utmost respect. Behind closed doors and out in public. You know, they still deserve your utmost respect by all means. You know, that's all I'm here to say. Like, I didn't appreciate that. I didn't appreciate or respect at all that King was on camera cussing up a storm like that in front of not one of his parents, but both of his parents. I did not respect that at all, bro. I did not respect that. I understand you young and whatnot, but that don't change nothing. I don't respect that at all. You should not have been in front of your parents every other word out your mouth with a cuss word telling them they're lying. Like, who is you to call your parents a liar to their face? Like, man, after watching that video, I was having so many flashbacks of my mom getting my ass about stuff like that. And then here I am nowadays. It seems like that's the new normal for kids to press in front of their parents and call their parents a liar to their face. Like, yo, that's like that. That really blowed me to see that. That really blowed me to see that, yo. Like, that really had me like, what the hell has this world come to? You know what I mean? That really had me like, wow, are you serious? Like, yo, I know when King turned that camera on, I know T.I. had to go 0 to 100 then. I know, man. Please tell me T.I. went 0 to 100 when King turned that camera off. I don't know if King still live with them, but when they got home, please tell me T.I. went 0 to 100 on King about that right there. Please tell me that. Please tell me some footage. I don't really care about the footage, but please confirm to me that T.I. Hey, look here, bro. Took it back to the trap music, the trap house, the trap music King T.I. You know what I mean? Cause boy, look at here. Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell. Hey, Marlon Music Channel, how you doing? Happy Wednesday. How you doing today? You know, what you got going on? It's cold out here, boy. It's chilly, man. But I didn't want to share my thought on that with y'all. That part, that's the whole part. That's the main part that's not sitting well with me is that how disrespectful King was in front of his parents. I even said on a video I seen on Instagram and YouTube, like, you know, so many of us in the comments said the same thing. You know what I mean? That why King didn't get his teeth knocked out of his mouth. He cussing and called his parents a liar to their face, and they just sitting there. Same thing here, man. I'm blessed and highly favored, man. Happy to see another day in this cold weather. You know, being alive is everything, man. I'm just thankful for so much right now in my life, man. You know, thankful for so much going on right now in life, you know. Out here getting some steps in before I go to my night job. You know, it's been a while since I've been out and get me some steps in, so I figured today, before I start studying, going to get me some steps in, and then I'm gonna head to my night job, eat me some ice cream, and sit in the car and study for an hour. You know what I mean? Sinus is a little messed up, but hey, I'm alive. I'm alive, you know what I mean? I'm alive. But I'm just tripping about that situation where, I don't know if you've seen it now, what part of the world you in or not, but the drama with T.I., Tiny, and King, they had an altercation the other day, and with King up there lying, calling his parents a liar to their face, and every other word's a cuss word. Why having an argument with his parents, and you know, nothing got done about it. T.I. Tiny never took the time to say, don't disrespect us, and I mean, nothing. They didn't get no straight about that. It didn't lead to an altercation until he said that he did not grow up with a pacifier in his mouth. You know what I mean? But it's crazy they stood there and allowed the disrespect towards them to carry on that long until he denied growing up with a pacifier in his mouth. I mean, I just felt like that was, wow, that should have been straightened. After the first cuss word, I'd have killed all thought and straightened it. I would focus right on the disrespect. You know, I'm just being real, me. You know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy. It's just crazy to see how things is, you know, but I'm praying, and I have my fingers crossed that they can come to an understanding, or, you know, come to an understanding before it get too out of hand. I feel like it's already too far out of hand, but before it get more out of hand than what it is, I feel like they need to sit down and have a heart-to-heart talk and really come to a mutual understanding, come to a neutral grounds, in my opinion, you know. And if he's so determined to be hood and everything, let him. He 18 now. You know, I know we all as parents, we want better for our kids than what we had and everything. I understand that. I respect that too much. But at the same time, hey, these kids choose their own path. These kids choose their own path just like we chose our own path. So let him choose that path that he want to travel down, or different angles, until he realizes and wise up and say, hey, this ain't the life I want. This ain't the life I want. You know what I mean? Let him go through that. Let him go be hood as he wants. And eventually he'll grow out of it. We all been there. I'm 43 years old. I've been there too. And since I moved from Florida to Virginia, been out the hood all this long, 2 years, my whole outlook don't change in life. Since now that I'm moving forward in life, my whole outlook don't change. So it might take the same thing for King. It might take the same thing for King. Let him go through that. You know, I'm not proud that my son smoke weed. Every time he get free money, he want to get high. You know what I mean? Like, but you know, I know in due time he'll grow up when he start realizing that, he spend money to get high. Now he got to spend more money to buy medicine to clean his system just to pass the drug test at work. So they'll grow out of it eventually. They'll grow out of it eventually. Trust me. It might take something bad to happen. Hopefully, Lord's willing it don't. Lord willing that it don't take nothing bad to happen. But eventually, King will phase out. This phase will fade away. Like, oh, that's chinchilla. I guarantee you, eventually this phase in King life will fade away. It does in everybody's life. You don't want to, you don't want to be around that life all your life. You don't want to be around that hood nonsense forever. It do gets old. But King got to realize and go through on his own. Like me, When I growing up, people telling me, man, you don't want to break the law, you don't want to go to jail, you don't want to go to prison. It ain't what it is, da da da. All that was going in one out the other. I had to go through it and realize it. I had to go through and experience it on my own and realize it. You know what I mean? To see it for what it really was. You know? Maybe that's the same situation King had to go through. You never know, but only time will tell. I'm praying that he don't take all that. I'm praying that he learned from the stories and what he see on the news around Atlanta and whatnot. You know what I mean? Like, hey, stop getting real in the hood. You know, stop getting real in the hood. You know? I don't know if he's trying to open the door to be a gangster rapper or something like that, though. But man, look, hey man, it get real in the hood, man. It get real in the hood, shawty. Acknowledge and accept that. It get real in the hood, man. It really go down in the hood, you know. And I'm not gonna take it easy on, oh, this so and so son. We can't bother him. You ain't got no rank. You gotta work your way at the ladder. That's how I go in the hood. You feel me? Like just keeping it real, man. But I'm praying that they find some kind of way to work these issues out. You know, let that boy live his life and learn. Just like T.I. had to learn, just like Tiny had to learn. You know, let him live and learn, man. That boy young. You know, he at that hot-headed age. He at that hot head age where he think he know it all, okay? Let him think that. When he fall to bump his head, let him fall to bump his head and be there to pick him up. You know? That's just how it got to be sometimes. It got to be like that sometimes, man. Woo! It's cold out there. It got to be like that sometimes. You know?
Family Dollar or your local beauty supply.
Now he'll fall and bump his head and pick himself up. He'll wise up. I'm telling you what I know. He will wise up. He will wise up in due time. Oh, man. He will wise up. Anybody from the hood know what I'm talking about. They know. That King bump his head. He'll wise up in due time. Trust it. Who is this? Who don't DM me now? You know, let it go from there. It's almost 2 o'clock now, so I need to speed over here to work. Want to get prepared for this night shift. Put some more chopstick. No. Well. But we going over there, you know. God. Well, he's spending that bread. God dang, bro. Hey, you know. How many y'all how y'all spending the holidays? You know, what y'all get into for the holidays? What y'all get into for the holidays, man? You know, what's going on out there in YouTube world? Woo, let me turn the heat on. Boy, it's hot. It's cold out there. This that good BBW weather, man, where, you know, this that good BBW weather, boy. You know. Hey. I wouldn't mind having some body heat to cut up with at night, but you know I'm single. No big deal. In due time. But it's cold out here in Virginia street. Layoffs. Yeah, layoffs ain't no joke, man. I hope we find some due time. But in the meantime, I don't know what part of the world you in, what state you in, but hit up People Ready. Hit up People Ready. That's the place I used to work at. Daily work for daily pay. You know what I mean? That should hold you over until you find a job. If you got transportation, they'll put you to work first because you got your own transportation. It's 41 degrees out here where I'm at. 41 degrees out here in these Virginia streets. it's 41 degrees outside, and I'm still going to get some ice cream right now. Ain't that about a beep? You know? Yeah, check them out. You know, I don't know how old you is or how you feel about it. Hey, you gotta get a fast food job until you can find better. Get it. Get it. You know what I mean? I don't know how you feel about working around kids, but you know, I'm clearing a nice paycheck working at Sonics during the day. I work at Sonics during the day and a warehouse job at night. So, you know, I mean, you know, when you're grown and got responsibilities and bills in your name that you got to pay every month, or you're going to be homeless, you'll be willing to work anywhere. And I know me, I will. All I care about is the paycheck. You know? Just shit a little something. It's a lot of job. No problem. What the hell is it? What you going? The fuck? Like, damn, get your ass out of the way. You know? But yeah. You know, if I was to ever get hurt for money again, I would definitely go right back to People Ready. You know, I'm just being real with you. For that daily pay and daily work, yeah, that comes in handy. Just make sure you got steel-toe boots, and they'll supply everything else for you. The hard hat, the full ocean, which is the hard hat, the safety glasses, and the gloves, they'll supply all that. You know what I mean? You know, I don't know what the state minimum wage is in your state, but you know, every job don't pay minimum wage to People Ready. Every job do not pay minimum wage. I paid a lot of bills and paid off $5,500 to get my license back working through People Ready. You know what I mean? Just saying. A lot of money be made out here. A lot of money be made out here, man. Whew, feel good to warm up, but you know, it's a happy Wednesday. I got one more double shift to work. That's tomorrow. I do have some plans for the holidays. I had 2 holiday events I'm doing that I wanted to do last year, but you know, the woman I was with last year this time, she, you know, she go through her little depression, whatever. So holidays always a bad time for her, so I didn't get to do them. So I told myself, I'm gonna lie this year. I got the money. I'm taking time to do all the events that I didn't do last year. And that's what I've been doing, you know what I mean? That's what I've been doing. Get out here, enjoy these events, and have a good time. You know? That's what life is about. That's what life is all about. Making memories, enjoying life, and finding more motivation to push forward. To make more money. And I know me, I definitely want to make more money because I'm still tripping over going to Walmart yesterday, and $85 I left with 2 bags. 2 bags. Less than 10 items for $85. That ain't good. You know what I mean? Money goes so fast, but as long as you keep it coming every way possible, you always have money. Keep your emergency stash. That's something I practice. My money might go fast, but that emergency stash only get touched in emergencies. You know, that's why it's called emergency. It only get touched in emergencies. If it's not emergency, that emergency stash do not get touched. And I'm just being real with y'all, you know. Man, we almost in the last. Actually, we're in the last 30. Tomorrow's Thursday. We actually in the last 32 days of 2023. I'm excited. We're in the last 32 days of 2023 because tomorrow's the last day of November, and then Friday's the 1st. This summer had 31 days, so we're in the last 32 days of I ain't run this red light. We're in the last 32 days of 2023. You know, been very, very impressive to say that. I'm very excited to say that. The last 32 days of 2023. Wow. You know, a lot going on out here in Virginia Street. Virginia streets. I just want to show y'all what Virginia has to offer for the holiday season. A lot of events to go to, you know. The only bad thing is I'm doing it by myself, but you know, no big deal. You never know, I might meet a woman that acknowledges that I'm a good man for the moment she see me out and about and invest her time. You know what I mean? You never know what the future holds. Give it a shot. Give it a chance to see what happens. I'm open to all possibilities. You know what I mean? Get out here and live and see what come our way. You know what I mean? If I see something cute, chocolate, with big breasts, thick, you know, I'm gonna bust a move. Cute face, I'm gonna bust a move. You know what I mean? Sometimes you'll strike out, sometimes you'll hit a home run. You won't know till you try. I am returning to the old-fashioned way of meeting women. I deactivated all my profiles with every dating site. I deactivated every profile. My POF, my tag, my BLK, my Facebook dating. I deactivated me. I deleted every one of them. You know what I mean? It's time to go back to the old-fashioned way. After hearing how one of my aunts, her cousin, met a dude that's on the same level she on, work for the government like she do, and everything been a two-way street since they met. Yeah, that motivated me to do the same thing, to get out here and live life. If I see something if I see a woman I want to talk to, hey, I'm shoot my shot and go from there. The only thing she can do is say yes or no. Hey, how you doing, Watts? Watch us decorate. How you doing today? Happy Wednesday. How you spending your Wednesday? I'm headed to my second job, my night shift for the night. You know, just had a little conversation. What are your thoughts on the situation with T.I., Tiny, and King? You know, they had an altercation. I'm pretty sure everybody seen the video going around social media. King disrespecting his parents, cussing, and calling them a liar to their face and whatnot, etc., etc. How do y'all feel about that? You know? How do y'all feel about that? I know how I feel about it. Okay, just got all running errands. Okay. You know, all of my errands done. I just gotta put some clothes together for this weekend, you know. I got 2 events I'm going to this weekend that I've been wanting to do for a long time. I'm gonna video on if I can without getting copyrighted. Because the video that we upload tomorrow is copyrighted because of the music. The music's that loud in the video, you know. Yeah, that's what a lot of these young kids need, a good ass whipping. A lot of children need that. A lot of these 20-year-olds, that's what they missing, a good ass whipping, a good old school beat down by mama and dad at the same time. Yes. You know, a lot of kids missing that good old school ass whipping. You know, because their parents went through a lot to give them a better life than what they had, and a lot of them just not appreciative. You know, a lot of them not appreciative as they should. And it's sad to see. You know, like I said, I had some of the flashbacks of what would have happened to me if I was cussing at my mom like that. Or just not cussing at her, but just using cuss words around her and calling her a liar to her face. Man, my Dr. Mom would have, boy, look here. What's that old saying? Your ass is grass and I'm the lawnmower? Yeah. That old saying right there still, I'm 43 years old. That old saying still give me chills up my back. That old saying right there. Your ass is grass and I'm the lawnmower. Boy, look at him. Them kids these days just don't know about the butt whoopers we got growing up, man. They just don't know. Your mama catching the shower with that stitcher cord. Wow! That video game controller. Mama today, the long cord that goes to the Nintendo controller, the Super Nintendo controller. Mama take that and use it as a belt to catch the shower there. Wow! Let that thing just steam. Woo! Jesus. Come on. You can go to. Lord have mercy. You still gonna drive slow. Like, you know, kids these days just don't know, man. Just don't know. Just don't know how lucky it is to be out here 19, 21, 22, 23, still living at home with nothing going on. You know what I mean, man? Kids these days just don't know how lucky and blessed they are. You know? I moved out at 19 years old. Ain't been back yet. Here I'm 43 years old. I took time to figure it out. I wouldn't be grown that fast, that bad, you know? It's being real. You know? But I really hope they can sit down. And really come to an understanding. You know? I'm telling y'all, mark my words. Y'all gonna come on my live one day and say, Raymond, you was right. You said it. Some dummy with a V-Lad, somebody gonna pay King that $10,000, them 10 rats, to get an interview with him just to see what he revealed about his family. I guarantee you, somebody gonna be that fool. Somebody gonna be that hungry for some dirt on the Harris family, and King gonna be the one to expose what they want to know. I guarantee you, man. I guarantee it. Watch what I tell you. $10,000 ain't much, but you know, he's not popular enough for a payout that big. He's not popular enough. But I mean, you know, I guarantee you somebody pay it. It's probably gonna be V-Lad. Y'all familiar with him? That's where they do all the interviews. People that's not so famous. V-Lad. V-L-A-D. V-Lad TV. People say he worked for the police for years. But I guarantee you that's gonna be the dummy that offered King $10K for an interview. Just get on TV. Just get on a platform and expose all his family business. All the dirt that he know. I guarantee you somebody gonna pay him that $10K. A lot of people think like me, man, you ain't worth $10K. But I guarantee you gonna be that one. You're gonna always be that one that's gonna pay that $10K. You know the other kids doing their thing. The other kids is doing their thing. They ain't saying that. Major. You know what I mean? All the other kids, the other boys, the other daughters, they ain't saying nothing. They're being real, man. But that should give y'all an idea of how things is at home. If King disrespect them like that on social media to their face, imagine what goes on behind closed doors. That's what you gotta worry about. You know what I mean? Like they say, if a child act up when they're not around their parents, imagine what they do around their parents. Just saying. You know? Just saying. Well, look here. I know the same way. Yeah, I be a perfect angel at home. When I get in the street around my friends and everything, they gonna show the real you. Hey, Adamsworld, how you doing today? Happy Wednesday. How you doing? What you up to this time of day? I'm headed to my night job and just discussing the altercation between T.I., Tiny, and their son King. How disrespectful he was to their face. Now, Anna, you a mother. What would you have done if one of your kids disrespected you the way King was being disrespectful to his mom and dad to their face? What would you do if your child called you a liar to your face? Cussing in your face. Like it's nothing. You know what I mean? I know what I would have did. Well, look at my kids know what's up. Like literally, my kids know what's up. My kids know not to cuss from me. I give them that look. That's all I'm gonna take. Give them that look. That's gonna shut all that down. You know. I'm gonna give me some ice cream real quick. I know it's 41 degrees out here in Virginia, but I gotta taste some ice cream, man. I don't know what it is, but for some reason, I gotta taste for some ice cream. Let me run the 7-Eleven. That's what I say, Annika. My baby boy had tried me. What's up, New York TV? My baby boy had tried me, but once I get that little, oops, my bad, Dad. My bad. He'll correct and quit. You know what I mean? My son will correct and quit, but he'll slip. He'll let one slip. Then when I give that look, oh, I apologize, and he'll correct it. You know what I mean? But the other two, no. They ain't never did it as of yet. But give me a second. I want some ice cream. Give me 5 seconds. I know damn well he ain't driving this truck. I know he ain't driving this truck. My bad, y'all. I had to go get some ice cream. I got an hour till time to clock in. I had to go get my favorite snack. I don't know why I love these so much, but I love these bad boys right here. Like, yo, I buy these at least 2 or 3 times a week. I love these. Turn this heat on. I love these bad boys. I love these. You know, but yeah. I think he is driving the truck now. Wow. You know, but today is Wednesday. I got one more double to go before the week is over. Tomorrow's my last double shift. I'm on Friday night for my night job because they're doing inventory. So I won't get no overtime this. Oh no, I'm taking this. I won't get no overtime this week, but next week I'm gonna knock their head in so decent on that overtime, you know. The video I'm uploading tomorrow morning is already marked copyrighted warning, but I'm still uploading because I like to share. I want to show what there is to do for fun around the Virginia area during the holidays, you know. There's a lot out here to do. What's this? It's a lot out here to do for the holidays, so I like to show off, you know. But I did start pressing my birthday plans. Where I'm going for my birthday, it gonna cost me $2,000 to get there and back, rent a car, and a hotel for a week for 8 days. And I'm talking about we're not talking about a fancy hotel, just a regular, just saying for example, a room like a Days Inn. It's still gonna cost me an arm and a leg. I'm looking like, wow, you know. But no big deal. I work hard. I play hard. You know. As my money progress, the goal is I want to get to the level where I got $5,000 a year to spend for my birthday. That's the goal. And that's saving $400 a month for my birthday. 400 times 12 is 4,800. And then the 3 or 2 free checks out of the year, take 100 for that. That'll give me $5,000 a year for birthday, right? You know, as my money progress, that's what I want to do with it. I'm gonna put more and more away for my birthday and start saving for retirement. You know, that way, if I die before I'm old enough to retire, it's some money in the bank to get divided between my 3 kids. You know, just being real. Those kind of goals I got. You know, those kind of goals I have in life. Cause I like celebrate me. My birthday every year, I go out to celebrate me. That's a week off from work where I celebrate me. Ain't nobody gonna appreciate you the way you gonna appreciate you. So that's why I go somewhere new every year for my birthday. For the last 3 years, well, the last 2 years I went to DC in a row for my birthday. You know, but this year, next year I'm doing something different for my birthday. You know, I'm going out of town, but I won't say where until New Year's. But I started checking prices today, like, whoa, you know. Even the price for the rental car, $500 for a basic car. Like, wow, $500 for a basic car. I was like, wow. But that's how it is, you know. So I work hard and I play hard. And we're gonna leave it like that. You know? I work hard and I play hard. What's the purpose of working hard if you can't play hard? It's being real. Okay, how close could I get to the building? How close can I park to the building? Can't back in over here. I really want to be in the sun like that, so can't park there. They say can't park there no more. Yeah, to my night job. You know, I'm about to relax and study for 30 minutes. Yeah, I don't really waste no money nowadays. I mean, other than paying for an escort on Let's Call It once a month, that ain't that but $100. But you know, I got the overtime coming in. My night job have not slowed down on work as of yet. We have not slowed down on work. So these 10-hour shifts I'm working every day. After this week here, we'll be back on 48-hour work week, 8 hours of overtime every week. And a lot of that gets saved. Like a lot of that gets saved, you know. A lot of that gets saved, you know, but I ain't complaining. I'm just thankful. I'm not getting overtime no more at Sonics. I wanted to cut back, so I'm back down to 36 hours a week. That way I can leave. I can leave at a certain time and still got a 3-hour break before my night job. I'm thankful for that. You know. But having that 3-hour break, they help me get other stuff done, like study time, time to take a nap. Time to take a nap and everything else and study, you know what I mean? Just being real. So, you know, going from there. Facts. But I'm about to get off here so I can study before my last 40 minutes up before I go to work. You know, thank God for taking the vibe with me on that situation. You know, I gotta watch the replay to go to these channels, because that's not my option. Since I bought this new iPad, I can't click on. Ooh, I can't click on the 500 at Sonics at $600. That's good money. That's good money. So I can't click on your picture and go to your channel. That's not an option anymore on my new iPad. But, you know, let me see something real quick. I'm going to try something. But I have started doing some other things to make money. Like, I made my mind I wanna really grow my YouTube chat. So I'm going to keep uploading a lot of YouTube shorts just to keep my views going higher. And at the same time, I might start uploading more videos. Or I might just choose real wisely what kind of content I upload, that way I get good views and whatnot. You know what I mean? Just to keep my views going up on a regular basis. I already want my channel to really get boosted. You know? You know what I mean? But I keep at it, my time coming. As y'all can see my beard feeling real well. I like that. I don't know how long I'm gonna keep it. Might just be for the cold season, then cut it off. I'm just being real, you know. But y'all enjoy your day. I'm about to get off here. I got 40 minutes to study. And probably take me a 20-minute cat nap real quick. So y'all enjoy y'all Wednesday. I'll go live again probably Friday night. I'm not sure, but I'm going to try to go live again Friday night. You know, so I'll see y'all then. Y'all be safe, be blessed. Enjoy your Wednesday. Don't work too hard. Do something today that will help you have a better tomorrow. Do something today that will help you. That will help you have a better tomorrow. Happy holidays to everyone on the live stream. Thank y'all for tuning in. Enjoy the holidays. Remember, holidays about the 3 F's. Family, fun, and food. Family, fun, and food. Enjoy all 3. Leave all the nonsense where you lay your head at.